and forth.
No, I love this week. This is a great week for bettors to strike at the sports books. And actually, there's probably 4 different reasons why this is a great time to be betting college basketball. And you, as a former odds maker, you can back up the validity of some of this. So the number one thing is that there's just so many games. There's so many games in a condensed amount of time right now that it is hard for the sports books to be sharp with every single number in every single one of these games across all of these tournaments, right? Not only that, you have the quick turnaround time. You have these tournaments set up. Every team plays today, and now you get a whole bunch of different matchups tomorrow. The odds makers don't have a lot of time to put into setting these numbers, right? The third thing is that college basketball is not high priority in the mainstream sports right now, right? Like NFL is still king. We're heading into the stretch. We got Thanksgiving football, college football. This is rivalry weekend coming up. A lot of big rivalry games. You got those teams that are fighting for the playoff spot. So college football is in its peak right now. Oh, by the way, the NBA and NHL are full tilt this week. And then there's college basketball, which is only a couple of weeks old. So it's a little bit lower on the priority list in terms of where the odds makers are putting their time. And then there's just the practical matter of it. We have all of these sports going on, and the odds makers there's only so many hours in the day. So they're forced with these quick turnarounds and lots of tournaments to have to put up these sharp numbers. They just can't do it. Like there's a lot of weak numbers out there because they physically just do not have the time to correct these numbers and make sure that these numbers are all sharp out there. So, that may not have answered your question, but that's why I love betting this week. And that's why I think this is a golden opportunity. In terms of my strategy, you always have to look at the bracket before the tournaments start. Like it's just like anything with sports betting, right? Preparation is key. The more research, the more homework you do, the more prepared you are, the better off you're going to be. So you look at the brackets ahead of time and you can kind of map out, okay, I think this team beats this team, which is going to set up this matchup, and this is where the number is going to be. And you sketch out kind of a rough draft, kind of an outline of how you think these tournaments are going to go. And then you wait for something to happen that you don't expect. A big upset. Team goes to double overtime, an injury, something like that. And you kind of play off of that, really. Team A gets an upset win in the first round of the Maui Invitational. Okay, I think they're going to have a letdown.
Yes.
In the second game type of thing. Team C needed double overtime to beat this team, and now they are playing a team that won by 15 yesterday and was able to rest some of his starters and coach. Okay, that gives them a situational advantage in this. So, and I know it's hard for people this week because of travel and family, and you got a lot of responsibilities. That's why you pay us professionals, right? But watching the games, like honestly, you can tell in a lot of these tournaments, some teams just show up and they're just playing 3 games and they, whatever. Other teams show up to these tournaments and they're ready to go. Like they want to win it. They're bringing energy. They bring fans. They like these types of things. So I feel like you can pick up a lot just watching the first 10 minutes even of some of these games. Like, okay, who looks prepared? Who looks ready to play? Who came here to try and win 2 or 3 games and make a statement? And, who's just happy to have a nice vacation in the Bahamas or Florida or Maui for the week. And you can pick up on those things pretty quickly.
Yeah, we have some great matchups next tomorrow. I mean, Duke plays on the schedule tomorrow. I'm excited to watch Toledo, New Mexico tomorrow. I think it should be a fun game. But
gotta see if Jalen House is going to play in that game. He has not played in the last 2 games for New Mexico, and he is a massive difference maker for them. Toledo is one of those teams that they are a completely different animal on their home court. Get them on a neutral court. I think they're beatable because their style. They don't play a ton of defense. They want to push the tempo. New Mexico is very comfortable playing that game. If they have Jalen House, love New Mexico in that situation. If they don't, then that's probably a stay away.
And your Cuse is 12.5 point underdogs tomorrow against the Zags.
It is unbelievable. I have bet them all 4 of their games and taken 4 terrible beats. They lose the first 16.5 point favorites. I think they win by 13. They shot 11 for 42 in the last 30 minutes of their first game. Second game, they lose because they're 13.5 point favorites. It's a 15 point game. Some idiot gets an offensive rebound with 20 seconds left and puts in a layup. Cornell, same thing. They're up 7 with 30 seconds left, and somebody makes a random shot to win. And then today it's a 7-point game with 2 minutes left. 7-point game with 2 minutes left, and they lose by 17. Like, it's just ridiculous. But now I'm pot committed. I have to keep betting Syracuse because the minute I stop betting on them, they're going to cover like 4 straight. So, God, I hate them. I hate them so much.
That's hilarious. But I'm going to let you go because I know you have some people at the house. But I want to say thanks for jumping on in for Doc Sports Monday Night Football show. It was fun to have you on to talk a little NFL and college hoops. Hopefully we can bring you on again because we do this every Monday night. Normally when it's just 2 of us with me and Griffin, we go all the way to halftime. But since it's just me and then you're heading out, I'll probably be heading out very soon as well because I don't feel like talking to myself. And the moderator still has not had dinner yet. She's still trying to make her fish. So I'll let her enjoy her meal at a normal time. But thanks for jumping on in. Hopefully you have a fantastic evening and have a safe holiday. I tell the family I said happy Thanksgiving.
You as well. You 100% have to have me back one of these times when Griffin's on here so the 2 of us can team up on him. And just pick on him and make fun of him and rag on him for a solid hour. I feel like we could get some good content out of that. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everyone this week. Good luck to everyone this week. Good luck to you as well. I hope you're feeling better. Tell your wife I said hello and yeah, happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Take it easy. Have a great rest of the week. So that's moderator. Me and Faringa will be bashing Griffin on his Tinder date profile and stuff like that. So I want to say thanks again for Robert jumping on in and helping me out. Like I said, Griffin is not here. Hopefully he'll be back for next Monday night's game. But before I sign off and stuff like that, I just want to recap as Kansas City just scored. It is now going to be 7-0. That's Justin Watson, his 3-yard type of his passing yards. I think it was 22.5 for Watson. I almost played that on that one. So that's 7-0 with 5 minutes left to go in the first on that one. But let's quick recap. Under 46 was the Eagles in Kansas City in the game. Under 284.5 passing yards for Patrick Mahomes. DeAndre Swift over 58.5 yards rushing, and SMU -4, which is I still think it's live action right now on the SMU game in college hoops to jump on that one. But again, I want to thank Robert Faringo for jumping on in. I want to thank the moderator, Michelle, jumping on in. I want to say everyone, hope you have a safe and safe Thanksgiving on Thursday. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid. Don't drink and drive. Don't bet what you don't have. Just try to be kind and helpful to all others because it's Thanksgiving. Watch football, help the wife out if she's cooking or the mom, do some extra chores maybe. But hope everyone has a safe holiday this Thanksgiving weekend. Be safe. And you know how I always end all my shows. Please don't bet what you don't have. Have a great rest of the evening.